Hey there guys, Portal Master here, and in today's video I am back once again, and we're actually going to be not talking about Skylanders in today's video, but we will be talking about Toys to Life, and this is still relevant to the other content that I've been making on this channel. There are rumors that have been circulating that an Amiibo Toys to Life game could actually be a thing, and I wanted to talk very briefly about this idea in today's video. Now, the main reason why I am discussing this in relevance to the channel is because you may be familiar with the Skylanders leaks and rumors that are surfacing right now, and if you're not a Skylanders fan, then this was a rumor that has been put out by a Nintendo leaker that has also claimed that Skylanders will be returning at some point in the future. It was in this article right here, which was about a new Batman game and whether or not it would be coming in this year or the next year, and apparently the leaker had made some claims about this back in May. At the bottom of the article, it references some now deleted tweets by the same leaker where they mentioned that not only would Skylanders be coming back, but Amiibo would be receiving some type of new functionality, and that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. This actually is very interesting because recently there were some patents filed by Nintendo that made it appear as if they were potentially moving in a direction that would allow Amiibos to function as some type of game. And obviously that's a very vague statement, but the patents seem to show additional functionality, kind of like you could almost use them to play in the game like all other Toys to Life games, such as Skylanders, Infinity, LEGO Dimensions. You get the idea. This would be a very interesting marketing decision for Nintendo, especially since Amiibos have been around for years now and have never really done much outside of Smash. In other games, they mostly just unlock small pieces of content, be they, some type of costume or mainly cosmetic effects. I don't know that they actually have any gameplay altering effects in most games. I think for most it is largely just cosmetic gear. This has pretty much been the standard of how it's worked since the Amiibos were introduced in 2014. I've always personally wondered, because especially the fact that Amiibos were introduced back in what was essentially the heyday of the Toys to Life period, why they never had more functionality. Because personally, I think it would have largely boosted sales of the Amiibos if they had had some type of gameplay functionality, and I was always curious why Nintendo never pursued that. There's a few reasons why this would be a difficult concept to do, however. So Skylanders, in addition to Disney Infinity figures, have a much more advanced chipset than Amiibos do. So, Skylanders and other Toys to Life games allowed a lot of data to be stored on the chips. So obviously level, gold, experience, etc. They had all kinds of things that it could track. Amiibos can't even track data from more than a single game, which is an interesting little concept. It would be very difficult for an Amiibo to work in a Toys to Life game the same way that Skylanders do because they can't store long-term data. So this would obviously be a hurdle. But there are good reasons to think that this could potentially be a thing. Again, number one is the patent that Nintendo filed, which again you can see right there. But as well, Amiibo sales have been faltering since their introduction, especially the more recent waves. Now, there's a lot of reasons that this can be chalked up to. The number one reason I honestly think is due to their scarcity and how difficult it was to get a lot of the early Amiibos. I think it was wave 4 of the Amiibo release that was really horrendous, but essentially I think since then they may have done one more wave of non-Smash Bros. Figures, but I think other than that, almost every Amiibo that's been released, if not every Amiibo that's been released just straight up, has been a Smash Bros. Only Amiibo character. There haven't been figures released, for the new Animal Crossing game, or really for any of the other ones. And so that's obviously very different from when it first came out, when there were a lot of non-Smash Bros. Characters that were having Amiibos made of them. An Amiibo Toys to Life game would restore sales, I think, to the Amiibos overall, and honestly, I really liked Amiibos as a collectible. Even though I never collected them, I would be much more likely to buy an Amiibo than a Funko Pop, just because Amiibos do something in games. I know that, that's obviously not a straight up comparison, but I really enjoy the Toys to Life games, obviously you can see behind me. But again, I never got into Amiibo just because For the longest time, I didn't play enough Nintendo games when they first came out, and by 2017, most of the new Amiibos that were being sold were only Smash Bros. Amiibos, and at that point, I was kind of less interested in them overall. While this is far from confirmed, I did want to briefly talk about it in this video on this channel, just since the leaker who's been spouting out Skylanders rumors as well as other Nintendo rumors has brought this up, and I did think it would be an interesting topic. So that's all I really have for you guys in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this topic. Do you think there's a possibility that Amiibos could get some type of added Toys to Life function? I think it would be really funny if Amiibo and Skylanders saw a resurgence at the same time. I think that would be kind of funny, all things considered. But who knows? Like I said, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Portal Master. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and go drop me a follow on both Twitter and Instagram, and I will see you guys next time.